Hello everyone, this is Steven from the Even Steven channel, and today I have a little update, kind of an update, on my Smith & Wesson 627. Now I went to a local shooting competition today, it's called the Central Jersey Knockdown Steel. Just a local shooting competition. I don't know if it's like a USPA shooting match, I don't know what it counts as a match of. But, you know, local steel shooting match. And oddly enough, I won. That's pretty cool, right? But here's the thing. I won, but I was the only person in the revolver division. So as long as I didn't disqualify and I finished the match, I won by default. So how did the Smith & Wesson 627 do? And there's some mixed information. There's some mixed results there. So I have a continuing problem of having to match clips in magazines to this revolver. This is PMC bronze ammo, 38 special, 132 grains. And these are the Speed Bees brand clips. There's also TK custom brand clips that I have both. And as you can see, the Speed Bees clips are just a little bit loose. However, when I tried to use the TK custom clips, they wouldn't go in the revolver. And the reason they wouldn't go in the revolver is because this has a very noticeable shelf right here. So if you try to put them in using the TK custom clips, they actually just won't go in. They just don't want to go in. Even now, you see it's getting caught up a little bit. You can give it a little tap. Oh, well, see? And this is the stuff I had to deal with while shooting. It's actually not wanting to go in right now. Try again. There we go. There we go. So I have a continuing problem of matching clips and ammo to this revolver to the point where I'm getting a little tired of doing it. But back to the match. I had some problems with the revolver, honestly. I had some light primer strikes. Let's see what we got here. Is this one of them? I guess it was this one here. I had some light primer strikes on the ammunition here. I don't know, light primer strikes. The gun didn't, you know, the ammo didn't go off. Seemed like a pretty good hit. And it happened to be, I knew someone who was there, and he happened to be a gunsmith, and he was seeing that, you know, in the beginning stages of the match, like every cylinder, one of them wouldn't go off. Sometimes if I went around and back again and hit it the second time, it would go off. Here's a couple more over here. Let's see, what am I doing here? This is the PMC ammo. They're pretty good hits. He took the grip off, and inside the grip is like a tensioning screw for the mainspring housing. He said maybe that's loose, and he tightened it. Said, hey, it wasn't that loose. It seems like it was okay. And the only other hypothesis he could come to, well, this one actually is fine. The only other hypothesis you can come to is maybe if the clips are getting bent, then maybe it's like, you know, presenting it at a different angle or something like that. If the clips are getting bent up, then maybe that's causing the light primer strikes. It's possible. These are relatively fragile, bent pieces of, you know, sheet metal, and they can get bent out of shape pretty easily. I've been using these for a while, and it's possibly they've gotten all bent out of shape, literally bent out of shape. This one I didn't use this one, where it's still loaded. So that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate having to deal with that. And it's very possible that if I just didn't use the clips at all, I get a little more reliability. As the match went on, it seemed like I was having less and less problem with that. Maybe because he did tighten that kind of screw for the mainspring. I don't know, there was some other problem with the gun, but actually the last match went pretty well. The last stage of the match went pretty well. I did a couple of cylinder reloads without any problems. And the last match, yeah, again, the last stage of the match actually went pretty smoothly. As smooth as can be expected. So while I do still like the Smith & Wesson 627, I just feel these moon clips are just kind of a pain. However, because of the fact that I finished it all, I got first place. Because I was the only one in that division who did revolver that day. I don't know if there's a lesson to be learned from this. You know, if you're shooting in a crowded division, maybe try a different division. I took a look at the results, and of course I was the only person in revolver. But I also noticed that iron pistol caliber carbine was something that was underrepresented. And only like 3 or 4 people did pistol caliber carbine with iron sights. So, you know, maybe do something, you know, if you're not winning a certain division, if the divisions are getting a little overcrowded, maybe look at a different division. So, next time I go, maybe I'll do PCC irons and do revolver again. But yeah, a win is a win. Even though I'm the only one in my division, I still won, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to take a W. I'm going to claim it. And still shooting the Smith & Wesson 627. It's getting a little dirty. And it seems like I can't really clean this very well. Like, whatever kind of marks here, they're not really coming off. You know, the gun's getting shot. I have several hundred rounds to this gun now. Maybe 500 rounds, maybe more. The gun's getting shot, it's getting dirty. So if you have no way that I can clean this up a little bit, I'd appreciate that. However, assuming all the problems I'm having with these guns are clip related, the Smith & Wesson 627 seems to be working fine. Anyway, this is Steven from the Even Steven channel. Update / post on the update on the Smith & Wesson 627 / boast that I won shooting contest in my division, even though I was the only one in my division, but whatever. Please do all that like, share, and subscribing. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, and goodbye.